very aggressive, attacks the hitters, and he really has looked like one of the really good young up-and-coming pitchers.
Well, he misses to Josh Smith, and Smith for 9 in that series against Tampa Bay. He also drew a walk. He was hit 3 times here in his big league career, an on-base percentage of .615. Take strike 2. Left-handed hitter. In fact, they're moving the shift in the middle of the pitch, and that one fouled away. Only 5 times in that series. 2-2 pitch, and this one slashed foul. Of the at bat. Gilbert, this one smashed out to the man in short right field, and Toro can't handle it. Smith is on. That'll be a base hit. This is in which he has reached base in his big league career. Here's Simeon, and he'll watch one up and out for a ball. 3 hits in that series against Tampa, and he lifts this one in the air out to center field, and that one should be playable for Rodriguez. It is, and that is out number 1. You never want to sit a guy down like Seager, who bats right in the middle of the order every day, and he shoots this one out into left field, but right to Winker, and that is the second out of the inning. Well, Mitch Garver is the hitter, and he'll take inside for a ball. Coach at third. He was floating a little bit today around the clubhouse. Is that one in for a strike? Garver hits this one the other way, foul and way out of play. Has DH'd exclusively since then. The 1-2 pitch, that's outside. We'll see. Might just need a lot more rest. 2-2 pitch, that one pulled foul. So them, from the sounds of it, got to bed around 4:30 in the morning local time here. This ball hit out to center field. Rodriguez going back. He has room out there, and he makes the catch. I mean, that's pretty rapid work. Next day, T-shirts to give out to everybody. It's Calhoun. And you talk about turning around a season. He was off to just a terrible start. Rangers lineup. Gilbert deals high, and that's balled
quickly. Had a solid rookie season last year for a 24-year-old. Same arm slot, and he's happy with it. He's been more consistent with it, and he's had good success with it.
It's Calhoun to lift this one up into left field, and that's the team with 32 RBIs. That's 6th most in the American League. He swings and misses at strike 1. The first-round pick. And he's a top of the rotation kind of guy. I mean, he's got the great velocity. He's from Stetson University. Very small school. I think it's actually a Celebration, Florida. There's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out Garcia. And this tiny little school.
You know, when you're picking in the first round, first half of the first round, and you pick a college pitcher, URI, and when you hit on that, obviously it's something you're very proud of, the scouting department.
Well, his 0-2 to Jonah Heim. That is strike 3 called, so the pitcher of the month for
successful against the bottom of the order. The Rangers' bottom of the order has been pretty good, so we'll see how he handles them today.
3rd inning, then Eli White, then Josh Smith. Gilbert doesn't waste a lot of time. And that fastball, he runs it past low. His
pitches, 25 of them probably have been that 4-seam fastball. And another one, 95 to 97 miles an hour.
Guys that do, and those that throw hard and are able to put that backspin on it.
You can't underestimate the effect of that pitch on a hitter. It's not a lot, you know, and throw it belt high or a little bit higher, and the hitter still, because of the illusion that pitch has all the time. Sometimes it takes what the hitter does and how they react to the pitch to let you know how good a fastball is. Generally, if you're scouting a game, you can pretty
give you an idea of what a guy's got. Here's Josh Smith, and he takes high, ball 1. Give you an idea of what a guy's got. Here's Josh Smith, and he takes high, ball 1. Big, strong fella. Kyle Farnsworth. Kyle Farnsworth had a good fastball. Well, let me keep turning it around. And that's kind of the difference. You know, like you say, 3-0 pitch. And that misses, and there's a walk. So Josh Smith
almost looks like the ball is rising. Well, you didn't know about spin rate. Otherwise, you would say it looks like it didn't feel like he was really velocity-wise throwing that hard. He did, but not. You're trying to keep down around the knees. You're trying to keep it waist high or above because that's where it has the most effect on the hitter, around the knees, and get ground balls. And maybe that's one thing, Dave, the analytics now, fastballs, and guy with low spin rate, you're not going to try to throw high four-seam fastballs. You're going to go to the two.
Simeon. And Marcus pops this one foul back out of play. Yeah, to that point, I mean, there were, and it might not have been to that guy's tool chest.
No, it was a great concept and a great idea.
2-2, and Simeon strikes out swinging, fourth strikeout. First offering to Seager upstairs. Ball one. Usually Corey doesn't wait around when he's up there, but he takes another pitch. He did fly out a little earlier, and now works ahead. Gilbert eases a fastball in there, and that'll even the count. On the ground, that's a playable ball. Toro throws out Seager, and there's one out.
85 miles an hour plus in the exit velocity. He wants to be around 20 in that 120 average. He's just a tick under that. And then the striving OPS that he's trying to be at, 900.
That one ripped out into left field. That's a base hit, and that one certainly in excess of 100 miles per hour off the bat.
Is a huge indicator as to how he's going. If he hit a lot of ground balls, it might not indicate, success, especially as a result, correlates rather to each individual player.
This one out to center field, and Rodriguez almost crossed up there for a moment.
Guess that maybe some other players, for instance, a leadoff hitter, might have the goal to get on base. You set your goal on hitting the ball at 95 miles per hour hard or harder as often as you can. Certain launch angle.
Range of launch angle. It was a little low.
I'll guarantee if I'm playing, I'm taking that as a barrel.
Right. And all around baseball as we get going here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Rangers have not had a lot going against Logan Gilbert yet. That strike.
So he's been here before this kind of a game. Hasn't had to use his off-speed.
Ball is down. Fastball's not becoming extinct, not by a long shot, but your off-speed stuff to set up your fastball. 2-2. This ball hit hard out to right field. Trammell on the run. That one's going to get over his head and bounce up against the fence. And Jonah Heim starts the fifth inning with a double. Jonah's seventh.
This season in the 7th, 8th, and 9th spots in opponents' lineups. And the Rangers.
He's the first Ranger to get into scoring position tonight. Low late on this one.
A little shy little boy said he didn't want it. He did. An overly ridiculous reaction to coming up with the ball.
Low with a little flare to center field for the first out of the inning. Eli getting nearly daily at bats now. Recently for El Bombi.
Eli's blessed with the kind of tool shown that he has power. Just a matter of it all coming together for him. Other players without those.
Strong. He runs great routes to the outfield. He strikes out here for the second out of the inning. Here's Josh Smith. What we're talking about was a play on Monday night. First inning, 1-for-1, but then the coil, and look out.
Look how far his feet are off the ground.
He has singled and walked tonight, and driving around with a base hit here. And he takes a strike. pitch to Smith. And they lift this one on the infield, right around the home plate area. Raleigh called off by Suarez. And that ends the inning. Rangers
are spread out a lot, and that's usually a sign that hitter's hitting the ball pretty well when he's usually using the whole field like that.
One strike pitch to Marcus, and he pops it foul over the right side. Air against Logan Gilbert tonight. And that's down in the dirt. Simeon does hold off. 6'6", 225 pounds. He's got those long levers.
96 miles an hour.
And this one hooked on the ground to third base. Eugenio Suarez throws it high, and that one gets by, and Simeon is on. Edge of the free base runner. Seager watches one up and away. 1-0 from Gilbert. Marcus is running to throw down to second base. Not even close. Simeon with his 7th stolen base. Putting a little pressure on the bases. The 2-0 to Seager, and he hits this ball hard out into right field. That's a base hit. Here comes Seager. He'll score easily. Trammell comes up with a baseball and a slide out there. But Corey Seager with an RBI double. Garver takes low, ball 1. Slowly toward third, but foul. That's low. 2-1. So now he's at 90 for the night. Nobody out in the 6th inning. And Garver fouls off yet another one. It's 2-2. One close. 2-1 the score. Garver shoots another one foul. 2-2 pitch, and this is on the ground, third base. Suarez again. This time his throw is on the money. Gets Garver, and that is the first out. And he takes around the outside corner for a strike. This is the 5th batter in the lineup, and this one out into left field. Winker was in shallow. That one carrying well and hits the base of the fence. Seager around third. He scores. It's a double for Calhoun, and he's top 10 during that time in those spots. And he'll take one inside for a ball. Well, he's got a chance for Seattle. 1-0. And an aggressive swing.
For the most part, he's going to be underneath it. And that slow motion replay showed that. The bat going underneath.
All right, now the 1-2. And this one in the right field. Trammell will have room to make the play. Gets underneath it. Tagging at second, Calhoun. He heads to third, and the throw's cut off. So he moves up. Some good familiarity and good numbers against the big right-hander. He takes. And he takes strike 2. Coming. Keep coming. Here's a swing and a miss. Heim strikes.